Ever wondered, what makes someone a narcissist? The answer is a bit more complex than just a love for self-admiration. Narcissism, as understood in the realm of psychology, refers to a specific pattern of behaviors and attitudes often rooted in a person's self-perception and their interactions with others. The Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, more commonly known as the DSM-5, is a widely accepted tool used by mental health professionals worldwide to diagnose various mental health conditions, including narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. When it comes to NPD, there are 9 specific criteria listed in the DSM-5 that help professionals make a diagnosis. However, it's important to remember that a person needs to exhibit only 5 out of these 9 symptoms to potentially qualify as having NPD. But what are these 9 criteria? And how do they manifest in everyday behaviors? Let's delve into the 9 criteria listed in the DSM-5 for diagnosing narcissistic personality disorder. Firstly, we have grandiosity. This term refers to an inflated sense of self-importance, a common trait among narcissists. Imagine a person who believes they're superior, unique, or exceptional without any substantial evidence to back it up. They might exaggerate their achievements, talents, or skills, demanding to be recognized as superior. This isn't just about being confident or ambitious. It's about an unrealistic self-perception that far exceeds reality. That's the first sign: grandiosity. Keep count. Remember, only 5 are needed for a diagnosis. Secondly, fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. Now, this signifies an indulgence in daydreams where the narcissist is superior or exceptional. They may envision themselves as the most successful person in the room, the most powerful, or the most admired. These fantasies can range from attaining an unrealistic level of success to being the embodiment of an ideal lover. It's a world of make-believe where they're always on top. So that was the second sign, the indulgence in fantasies of unlimited success and power. Next, we have 2 criteria: special treatment and lack of empathy. Now, imagine someone who believes they are superior to others, to the point where they feel they deserve special treatment. Narcissists often have this sense of entitlement, demanding that their needs be met, no matter how unreasonable. They may expect people to go out of their way for them and show irritation when they don't. But there's more. Often, these individuals lack empathy. They struggle to understand or share the feelings of others, making it hard for them to connect on a deeper level. This lack of empathy can manifest as dismissiveness, neglect, or even outright cruelty. They might be unresponsive to the needs and feelings of others, especially if it doesn't serve their own interests. So, if you notice someone who constantly demands special treatment without regard to the feelings or needs of others, you might just be dealing with a narcissist. 2 more signs to add to our list: demanding special treatment and showing a lack of empathy. Coming up next are enviousness and arrogance. When we delve into the realm of narcissism, we find that enviousness is a common trait. Narcissists often feel an intense envy towards others. They may covet the success, relationships, or material possessions that others have, feeling a sense of injustice that they don't have the same. This envy is not just a passing feeling, but a persistent one, coloring their interactions and shaping their worldview. Arrogance is another defining trait of narcissism. Narcissists generally have an inflated sense of their own importance. They believe they are superior and tend to look down on others. This arrogance can manifest in a haughty or dismissive attitude, a sense of entitlement, or a lack of regard for the feelings and needs of others. This arrogance, however, is often a mask, hiding insecurities and a fragile self-esteem that can be easily punctured by criticism or perceived slights. Adding to our list, enviousness and arrogance. Are you keeping count? Finally, we look at the last 3 signs: entitlement, exploitation, and lack of recognition of others' feelings and needs. Let's delve into entitlement first. Narcissists often exhibit an inflated sense of self-importance that extends to a sense of entitlement. They believe they are inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment. For them, the world must bend to their desires and whims, not the other way around. Next, we have exploitation. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, using others as pawns to achieve their personal goals. They exploit relationships without any guilt, justifying their actions by their own self-proclaimed superiority. It's always about what they can gain from others, forgetting that relationships should be a two-way street. Lastly, we have the lack of recognition of others' feelings and needs. Narcissists are often so absorbed in their own world that they fail to acknowledge the feelings and needs of those around them. It's not that they can't understand others' emotions. It's just that they choose to ignore them, unless they serve their interests. Empathy is often a foreign concept to them. These three signs, when combined, paint a clear picture of a narcissist. But remember, these are just signs. It's essential to understand that only a qualified professional can diagnose narcissistic personality disorder. And there we have it, the final three signs: a sense of entitlement, exploitation of others, and lack of recognition of others' feelings and needs. So we've gone through the 9 criteria for diagnosing narcissistic personality disorder. Let's quickly recap. Firstly, we have grandiosity. This is an inflated sense of self-importance and an overestimation of one's abilities. Next, we have fantasies of unlimited success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love that dominate a person's thoughts. Third and fourth, we looked at the belief that one is special and unique and should only associate with high-status people or institutions, coupled with a lack of empathy, an inability to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others. Fifth and sixth, we explored enviousness, where one believes others are envious of them, and an arrogant, haughty behavior or attitude. Finally, we discussed entitlement, exploitation, and lack of recognition of others. These involve unreasonable expectations of favorable treatment, taking advantage of others to achieve personal goals, and being reluctant to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others. Remember though, only 5 of these symptoms are needed to be considered for a diagnosis of narcissistic personality disorder. However, it's crucial to underline that these criteria should not be used to self-diagnose or to diagnose others without professional training. Remember, these signs are to be used by professionals for diagnosis. If you or someone you know seems to show these signs, seek professional help. Thanks for joining in this exploration of what makes someone a narcissist.